What's it say?
Crashed it. I think I must get my drone skills from my dad. But to be fair, I've flown a lot more than him, and he managed to crash his on the first flight. So the whole reason why we went out on this particular day in the first place is to get some shots of Morgan's new iPad mini using my new camera, which I can't talk about yet. And we decided to go to Snake Pass, which has some great mountain hill type things and some incredible views. Perfect for filming and getting some great shots.
I'm eating a sausage roll.
We're finally on the road. There's a petrol shortage. Really annoying. People are queuing up, panic buying. Frustrates the toilet roll situation all over again. So poor Morgan's had to queue for ages filling his car up. We were meant to leave at 1 o'clock. We didn't leave till about just before 3.
I had to go to 2 different towns, villages, literally just to try and find some fuel. Everywhere was out. So the third place where I went, where Sam lives, is the only place that actually had anything.
Because where I live is the best, so...
Give me a minute.
Feeling alright, Morg?
No. I've just swallowed and my ears have popped. I bet it don't even look steep on camera, does it?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. All we've done so far is walk from the car, which is over there, up this little bit. In fact, all the way there, actually, we've done quite a bit. Then up this bit, we're both a bit worn out. Right, let's carry on. Crack on. It was actually... You're right. He swallowed a fly. There was actually...
It just flew straight in my mouth.
There was actually one of the Channel 4 stings that was filmed up there on the top of that hill, Mam Tor. You see that little thing over there? That was in the background. So as we got to the top, we started planning what shots we wanted.
See, if we get a 24 to 70 or a 70 to 200, and we get a car down there to pass through, look at that. Yeah. But it can't just be like a, you know, like a Golf or a Polo or a Corsa. It's got to be like a Porsche. You know what I mean? Look at that, old school Range Rover. Yes.
And it was going so well, we were getting some really good footage that looked incredible. Heart's going. I just nearly dropped this £250 filter down there. That would have been good.
I just watched it happen. It was like slow motion. It was him reaching over.
That wouldn't have been a good end to the day. Little did we know at this point that things were about to get a lot more expensive. Silly me, I forgot to turn the sensors back on.
What's it say?
Crashed it in there.
Oh,
100%.
oh, you actually have?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Natty mode.
Somewhere over there. So we're gonna have to go and fetch that.
Have you actually?
Yeah.
I thought you were joking.
No, look. Then I took the drone down further. I wanted to get a nice shot of it passing through the valley with the cars in the middle and then the mountains either side. And I sort of, I don't know, I just probably became overconfident. I wasn't looking at where the drone was, I was just looking at the image on the screen. And you should always have a pair of eyes on the actual drone itself while you're looking at what the drone can see on the remote. So I was sweeping around with the drone getting this nice shot, and just as I was about to pull back on the joystick, it just crashed. That was it. Just heard this beep sound, the screen went black, and I thought, oh dear, this is it. It was bound to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Look at this. So we've got to go all the way over there, the other side of this mountain, to go and find it. So that's going to be the trek.
It's not that bad.
Great.
He's flying the drone. Next minute, I hear him say, oh, I've crashed it. Like, in the most casual way possible. I was like, I just laughed it off. I was like, yeah, where is it? He's actually crashed it.
See, now we've got a vlog. Now we've got a story.
no word of a lie, we're on a rescue mission, but this is a dangerous rescue mission because neither of us have got walking boots on. We've got slippy Vans with no tread. This is a steep hill. Look at the incline. And that, where we're going up, is even worse.
So on camera, it doesn't look like much. It just looks like a normal hill that anybody could just walk up. But until you get there, it just looks like this sheer vertical drop, basically.
What we've got to go up now is that. Probably the most treacherous part of the whole thing. Now, I don't expect you to come with me, Morg. Just be at the bottom on hand in case I need an ambulance. If I had walking boots on, I'd feel better.
So dramatic. Like, come on.
Right, we are almost in line with it. So,
I mean, come on though, it is pretty, yeah, you might be right, it is pretty steep.
And I know you're probably thinking I'm being over dramatic, but for an inexperienced climber, all it takes is just one wrong footing and that's it, game over. And you've got to be very careful because we're talking about a drone here. We could just go out and buy another drone, but if I fall over and break a leg or worse, then that's harder to come back from.
do you want to stay here and I'll give it a go? You do, don't you? If I fall down, you need to be able to call an ambulance.
He's on a mission. He's just look at how steep that is.
Do I take my camera? What do you think? I want to take my camera to film it when I find it, but I need both hands and I need this, don't I? And that needs to be plugged into that.
Okay, what if I tell you when you're getting close to it? What if I keep that and I shout to you?
Yeah.
Because we all know that filming it is probably better than finding it.
Right, I'm going up. If you don't see any more YouTube videos ever, we know why. We shouldn't joke about it, but just saying, it's been fun. See you in a bit. See you, Morgan.
Bye, Sam.
See you, Morgan.
Am I a bad friend for staying down here? No, I don't think so. I'm down here making sure he's going in the right direction. He's just up there. Bang on straight, just keep going that way. What a mess.
This is scary because it's so wet, but luckily the grass is long so I can like grab into it. I'm gonna keep going. Thing is, I could be in the right area, but I have no idea if I am or not. So I'm trying to get Morgan's got the phone. Huh? Yeah. Morgan's gonna try and make the drone beep so I can hear it. I thought that was it then.
2 new members of the drone rescue squad. These 2 people actually saw the drone go down and now they're helping us go and find it.
It's quite mossy. It's getting dangerous, so I might have to give up, but I hate giving up. I'm not going to give up yet, because I mean we're talking 1,200 quid. But 1,200 quid or, you know, breaking my legs, so Mum won't be happy. Sorry, Mum.
So the drone is a DJI Mavic 2 Pro. It's one of the best you can buy in the sort of prosumer range, and it's just incredible. It's got all the bells and whistles on it. So as you can imagine, I want to get this back.
Right, we're giving up because it's just too dangerous at the moment. It's crazy. I mean, look at that. You probably can't tell on this, but it's not good. So we're gonna head back and admit defeat. Come on, Morgs. I hate giving up more than anything. So the fact that we've spent nearly an hour looking for this and I'm turning off the drone remote, it kills me. Giving up is worse for me than losing the drone. Hey, look on the bright side. At least we get the steps in.
At least we get the steps in.
I don't think I've even done that many.
I'm not even wearing my Apple Watch. Oh, I got on the right steep bit.
I'm going. I'll tell you what, right, I am everything aches. Knees ache, ankles ache, my toes ache. I've got toe ache.
Face ache.
Face ache. From smiling so much, because it's just been such a...
crying so much.
There's some great shots as well.
Did you download the footage before we gave up?
Not yet. It's on my phone.
No, you got to download it before you're out of range.
You what?
You got to download the footage before you're out of range. You can't just download it when you get home. You're not connected to the drone.
Best do it, haven't we?
I would download the footage. You got to connect it to the controller.
Oh, fab. After a treacherous amount of walking and terrain, we are almost back at the car.
Well, I'm down a set of glasses.
Oh, Morgan's lost his glasses.
I've lost my glasses.
Lost his glasses. Well, it's been a, what did you call it? A successful day.
So I asked you on Instagram, shall I go back and have a look? It was 100% yes. So I went back.
I could not give up. So yesterday, we started at the bottom and went the way up, but we couldn't get any higher up. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go up that side and then work my way down and see if I can find it. It's showing on the GPS, so let's just see if I can get anywhere close. Am I even allowed in this bit? After what happened yesterday, I decided to bring my actual walking boots, so I've got a bit more of a chance of gripping to this hill. I made it to the top, all the way down there the car is. Now, I've got to go down this. Don't know how that's good. Oh, no way I'm going down there. I'm going to keep walking around, see if there's a better way of getting down than that. So GPS is telling me, I was hoping it was going to be a little bit further around because it looks like it's easier to get there, but it's telling me it's right on the other side of this bit. So I'm going to have to go down there, but I'm only going to go as far as it's safe because it's really scary, plus I'm worn out. So I'm going to have a rest for a bit and then see if I can go down. Don't try this at home. If you lose your drone somewhere dangerous, just leave it. So it's saying, it's like up there a bit more, and I just can't get, look at that. I just cannot physically get any higher than that. It's so annoying because I don't know, like if I just go a bit further I might be able to see it, but it's risky and I don't want to do that. I'm speechless right now. I'm so frustrated, I really am. I just hate giving, I'm so close. I've come all this way, I've come this far, I'm pretty much sat on top of it, and I'd hate to think that I'd gone home and it was just one pace to the left or something, but it's too risky. If I go up again, you don't know what might happen, so it's not worth it. Unfortunately, I've had to give up, so I'm at the bottom now, sheep there. On the way down, I put my hand in some sheep ploppy, probably the biggest bit there. So annoying. Luckily I've got some soap in the car. It's nice to be on the ground again, I'll tell you that. I don't like heights, so I'm the worst person to take part in this mission. Who built that, honestly? At least I found Morgan's glasses up there though.
So I found them. They were Morgan's, so good for him. At least he got something back from that trip. I think he's still got my lens cap. I lost that as well. So it's actually day 3. It's 6 o'clock in the morning and we've come back. Someone that I know has very, very kindly offered to help and look for the drone because they know somebody that's a climber. So they were so eager to help and they didn't want to give up any more than I did. But we're talking about people that I've never met before. I mean, how nice is that? The reason why we're so early is because there's climbing restrictions because of falling rock and stuff like that. Hopefully there won't be any. Well, here we are. It's pitch black at the moment. So I'm not going to be able to see what we're doing, so we might have to wait until it gets a little bit lighter. In the meantime, I'm going to have this.
So here we are, we've got the two absolute legends. So Ryan set this whole thing up, and then we've got Jake, the man himself, who is actually going to go up. I mean, rather you than me, Jake. Look at the state of that. For him though, it's nothing. I've seen him climb up pretty much like vertical walls. So here we go, let's go and do it. So plan of action is, we're going to try and make the drone flash and beep so we know exactly where it is. And then what?
Climb up and get it.
Climb up and get it.
Now, before we lose darkness, let's go try and ping it, see if we can see tail lights flash up so we can see where it is on the cliff face.
So we're level with the drone where it is now, where it's saying it is. And there's a feature where you can make it flash and beep. So we're going to see if it works. Here we go. Enable indicator flashing and alert sound. You ready? Moment of truth. Oh. And it's not worked.
Why didn't I think of this on day one when the drone still had a full charge?
Well, plan B. Plan B is we're just going to have to go up.
Plan B will go up, yeah.
I'll tell you, I can only go as far as that bit. You know, see where it gets all like lumpy?
Yeah.
That's as far as I can get
As far as you got, yeah.
without crying.
Okay, alright. Should we give it a go?
Oh, you got a light, that's good. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yes. Say again.
So we'll go up this bit here,
Yeah.
cut underneath that big rock face there,
Yeah.
look. And then we'll try and go up the side that way.
Right.
See if we can get over the top of there. Gently as we can. It's quite wet out.
Yeah, careful. He's off.
Day 3, I find myself up this cliff once again. I said to myself after the second time I wouldn't go again, and there I am. But you know, it's only right if somebody else is doing that you go with them. But there was only so far I could go because I went even higher than I should have gone, to be honest. And the adrenaline really kicks in. And when I turned round to face the other mountain and look at how steep it is, and I was looking down at the road below me, like, it hits you. Like, I actually felt sick because it was so high, and I just thought, what am I doing? I'm not a climber. It was wet through, slippy, and I'm not good with heights anyway, so what am I doing?
I think it's nerves more than anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
You know when you're not used to it?
we're up pretty high, aren't we? So.
Yeah.
But despite how scary it was being up there, look how breathtaking the view was. Myself and Ryan actually managed to take some pictures while we were up there. Ryan's are better than mine, obviously.
He's got work after this, apparently. So apparently, Jake has camped out where that cave is. Won't catch me doing that.
So where we were sort of at the bottom of like almost a cliff edge, and the GPS was showing that the drone was just on this little peak. So Jake got up there, and we were also referring to the last image that the drone took, and it was exactly the same. We were in the right position.
So it's just a case of literally looking for a needle in the haystack at the moment. Fingers crossed. Should be able to see it. I just wish we could make it flash. By the way, I'm not going up any further. It's not looking good. I thought we'd have found it by now, within minutes, but it must be just buried in the grass, because we've got to be in the right place. So, this is not how I thought it was going to turn out. It's getting cold now and windy, starting to rain. Looks great though up here, view is amazing. Look at that. It's raining. It's getting really windy, so we're heading down. Do you like my hat?
We tried. Shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Felt so close every single time we moved a little bit, and the picture we saw looked identical to what we were seeing from the thing, but just no drone. Such a damn shame, innit?
Yeah. I really appreciate it, man.
No worries. The most frustrating thing about it is being in the correct location
Yeah.
on the GPS coordinates, and we can't find it.
And having to go again. I feel like personally, I obviously appreciate Jake and Ryan's help. They've done a very kind thing. But I feel like we've got so close, it's almost like we've failed. It feels like we've failed. But in a way, look what we've actually done. Look what we've just done. That climbing up there is not a failure, is it, really? Look at that.
Yeah, we can't say we didn't give it a good go.
Yeah. Here he is, look. Mate, what are your thoughts?
I'm devastated, mate. Although it was a good sunrise.
Yeah.
Well done, Jake.
I scored every single piece of that cliff face.
Listen, lads, I really, really appreciate, like, even like just, offering to do it. It's a massive thing. So I can't thank you enough.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Quite alright, yeah.
I mean, it's
I
not.
enjoyed
Yeah.
It's not the result we wanted.
Not
No.
that's what we wanted, but
It's still a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
we had a good morning. We came out, we saw a sunrise.
We
I'm
did.
down with that.
So this was my last chance. I had to phone the insurance to see what my options were.
Good afternoon, you've been calling in the Davies Group. How can I help?
It's actually a drone that I've lost.
Yeah, well, unfortunately with photography equipment it's not covered.
Yeah.
They do have a separate drone policy.
Alright, well I think that's it then. I think I've blown it.
All right,
Thanks
then,
for your
thank
time.
you.
Cheers. So the three things that I've learnt from this whole experience is A, you've got to have complete focus while you're flying a drone. If you haven't got a perfect line of sight, I mean this is all in the rule book anyway, make sure somebody else can see the drone. 2, get proper insurance for all of your equipment. Drone cover is completely different. And 3, if you put good energy out there, you're gonna get that back in return. And what I mean is, like, I used to think that social media was a scary place. You kind of putting yourself out there and opening yourself up for criticism, basically. You don't know what people are saying about you. But when this happened, I was amazed with the amount of people that actually wanted to help me. And we're talking about people that I've never even met. So I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that got involved and chipped in, you know, and did their very best they could to find it. And it just means the world to me that they would take the time out of the day to even just try and help somebody that they don't even know. So although I've lost a drone, I've actually gained something even more important, which is a solid community of people that are willing to help each other no matter what, basically. And that means more to me than any drone. You can't buy that, so I'm incredibly thankful to have the support of these people. It's just an amazing feeling, and I'm overwhelmed with gratitude and gratefulness. So thank you very much.